Okay, Shweta, I'm done with this interview. Now I will be adding my feedback. But before that, I want to know your feedback. What you felt, how did you perform today? And how much would you rate yourself out of 10?
Ma'am, I will rate myself 6 or 7. I have performed average. And
Okay. Okay, so what do you think where you were lagging?
I was lagging, like uh, I'm little bit nervous, and I'm like hesitating giving answers, and I think I'm lagging more, and I didn't answer one of your question.
Okay. So, Shweta, I will be adding my feedback right now. First of all, a disclaimer, Shweta. In no way I'm trying to demean you or something like that. In no way I'm trying to judge you as well. Okay. I'm just here to assist you and to guide you better so that when you go for the final round of you are performing more better than what you have performed right now. Okay. So, am I clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
don't take it otherwise. Yeah. So, firstly, I will start with the telephonic interview. So,
Yeah.
you must be aware of the term, aware of the phrase that first impression is the last impression, right? So, the
Yes,
telephonic
ma'am.
interview is the first impression what you put on the interviewer. So, your telephonic round performance should be very good in order to get shortlisted for the further round of interview.
Second round.
So, when I called you, when I performed the telephonic demo with you, the kind of answers which you were given, it was quite obvious that you have not learned about Byju's well. You don't have any idea, any, but I won't say any idea, but you don't have the exact idea of the job role of student success specialist. And it was also obvious that your introduction part was not up to the mark. Why? So I'll tell you now. Whenever you are giving an introduction, Shweta, see, you have given your CV to the portal. You have uploaded your CV in the portal. They know your qualification, they know your name. So whatever you have written there, they know that, right? So here in the final introduction, when you are introducing yourself face to face to a person over a phone or over a meeting, you should add your additional qualities because they are looking for candidates who are having additional qualities, who are skillful, who are educated plus skillful. There are so many people in this world who are educated, so why will they hire you? There must be something extra in you now, and I'm sure you have some extra in you. So that you will have to tell to the interviewer. So whenever you are introducing yourself, first tell your name, your qualification, the place you belong to. You said all these things, but you did not added your hobbies, you did not added your skills, you did not added your achievements, and you did not added your interest. You told me later on that you are a very good painter, right? You are a very good artist, you told me. So this, if you have added in
Yes.
your introduction part, then your introduction part would have looked more attractive. Okay. You should add your achievement, whatever you have achieved in your life, like during your college time, maybe you have won some medals, some certificates, you had participated in some kind of competition, so add that. Talk about your hobbies. What do you like to do in your free time? What do you like to do when you are not into any work? Try to add your interest area. Okay, you are interested in what? Are you interested in traveling? Are you interested in reading? So try to add these points and don't give your interview in just 20 second, 30 second. No, your introduction should be at least 1.5 minutes. It should be at least 1.5 minutes. Okay, so try to add these points. And also whenever you are introducing yourself, first of all greet the interviewer. Thank you so much, ma'am or sir, for giving me this opportunity where I can introduce myself. So my name is this, and I'm from this. And then you start like that. Okay, and when you are done with saying everything, conclude by saying thank you to the interviewers, and you can say like that, and thank you so much, sir or ma'am, for patiently listening to me. So this will be an entire compact introduction part. So have you got my point, Shweta?
Yes, ma'am.
Hobbies, interest, then your achievements, your skills, extracurricular activities which you have done in your college or school, you can add also, and also your work experience which you added. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, moving on to the question, what do you know about Byju? See, Shweta, whenever you are going to apply in any company, you should learn very well the background of the company, okay? Because even if they don't ask you that in which year it was founded, in what are the companies which Byju's have acquired recently, who is the founder, who is the co-founder, even if the interviewer is not asking you this question, but he will or she will ask you, what do you know about Byju? So you should study about Byju's very well and also study about the unique features of Byju's. See, I'm telling you right now, you can say like that Byju's is the largest edtech platform in today's time. It is now extending its wings to the abroad as well. Like it has, acquired a few international startups, and also it has acquired, some organization like Grade Up, then Whitehead Junior, then Akash. So these things you can add. Scholar, Topper, there are so many companies which Byju's have acquired. Also, Byju's is headquartered in Bengaluru. It was founded in the year 2011 by Byju Ravindran and Divya Gokulnath. And there are certain unique features of Byju's which are not present in other edtech companies. I asked you one question, why you are not going for other edtech companies, why Byju's? So you can add that point here that ma'am, since Byju's is a growing company, okay? It is a growing company, it is the largest edtech company, and I want to start my career in a growing company where I can see a lot of growth for myself as well. Because currently, ma'am, I'm looking for that professional settlement of my career. I want to settle down professionally now. I don't want to start my career just for the fact, I want to spend some time, or just for the fact I want to earn some money. No, my, short term goal is to be in a company which is growing, and where I can see a lot of growth for myself as well, right? If a company is growing, then eventually I will also grow as an employee. I will also get the opportunity where I can practice my skills. So Byju will provide me that platform, that niche, where I can explore myself as well, and I can grow, and I can get a lot of scope for my growth, career growth. So I'm looking for that career growth now. So you have to be specific that now you want to settle down professionally, and you want to start with a company which is growing, and which will allow you a career growth, which will allow you to get a nice boost up for your career, right? So you are looking for that. And also now you can add the unique features of Byju's. You can say, since Byju's has certain unique features which are not present in other tech companies, like, then you go on with the unique features. Number one, knowledge graph. Byju's provide knowledge graph. So whenever a child is learning at the Byju's app, whatever activities he is doing in the app, in the tablet automatically observes the performance of the student, and it shows the performance of the student in the form of a knowledge graph. So whenever a parent want to see that what his child is up to, he can just simply look at the tab and see the knowledge graph. So the parent will be able to know that how much knowledge or how much improvement the child has done. So this is a unique feature. Number second, Byju's provide 3D animated visualization. So the concept, whatever chapters are being taught to the student with the help of animation. So that is more fun for the child, because when we study something directly from the book, we don't remember it forever. But when we see any video, suppose we have seen Ramayana in our childhood, so still now if anyone will ask you that, can you explain me Ramayana, so you can explain, because that was taught to you via video. You have seen the pictures, you have seen the movies based on Ramayana, you have seen cartoon based on Mahabharata or Ramayana, any epic story, if I tell you. So you will say like that, here the concepts are being taught to the student with the help of a picture, with the help of a 3D animated pictures video. So that helps children to retain it better. Okay. Then you can add, Byju's provide regular doubt solving classes. It provide two teacher learning advantage. It provide, Byju's is based on adaptive learning. Now, what is adaptive learning? Adaptive learning means whenever a child is performing in the app, okay, and whenever he is done with one chapter, learning one concept, at the end of the concept, Shweta, the child will be given a set of questions. So he will have to solve. So once he is done solving that question, what happens? The system automatically generates another set of questions. So when he is solving another set of questions, again the system will generate another set of questions. And in each step, the difficulty level of the question increases, which means the child is advancing slowly. Suppose he is solving one question, then he is able to solve solve it, he is getting another set of question, and that set of question is more difficult than the previous one. Again he's solving, again he's getting the next set of questions, so that is more difficult than the previous. So what is happening? The child is advancing level wise, right? So that means that it works on the artificial intelligence of the child. So that is the unique feature of Byju's. And also I told you that Byju's only provide online teaching, e-learning. So you said, ma'am, I don't know. So far I know this only. So Shweta, let me tell you, Byju's also provide offline classes. Now at many places, Byju's learning centers has been opened. Okay, so there at the learning centers, Byju's provide offline learning, offline teaching. Okay, yeah. So that also you have to keep in mind. Fine. So you can add that also, that Byju's is present offline, also in offline mode also. Then Byju's provide no cost EMI when a parent is buying Byju's subscription. If the parent is not able to pay the money at one go, the parent can break it in installment and then repay it. So these things you can add. And then also Byju's is much cheaper than tuition. Whatever money that the parent has to pay for the child's tuition or offline tuition, like local tuition, so whatever the parent pays for 1 year, he has to pay a less amount in Byju's, because Byju's is very much cheaper. It is very much cheaper than the other tuitions. So you can add these unique features. So ma'am, owing to the unique features of Byju's, I want to join this company, because it was my, I was having this kind of criteria in my mind that whenever I will join a company, I will join a company which is growing, which has unique features, and which is unique on its own way, and it is different from other companies, like what you can say, companies like other edtech companies. So you can conclude like this, you can say like this. So I think if you say like this, no, so that will create a better impact on the interviewer, and the interviewer will feel that yes, this candidate has come prepared, and this candidate has keen interest in Byju's. So that's why she has studied so much about Byju's, and then she has come for the interview. And she has not come for the interview just like that casually. Okay,
Yes.
you learn everything, you will get everything. Or you can see the mock interviews. I have been mock interviews on the channel Vikas Pratik. So you can see my interview, how I take interview, how I give the feedback. So from the feedback session, you will have an overall idea that how to perform in the final interview. Okay.
Okay.
Now, Shweta, also you don't know the exact role of Triple S. See, they are looking for candidates who have better problem solving ability, who has emotional intelligence, okay, who has the ability to adapt, and who can solve queries. So these four qualities you should have. So whenever I'm asking why should we hire you, you should relate your qualities with this particular job. Okay. You can tell them, sir, I am a very good problem solver. I've worked as a tutor and a teacher. I used to interact with the children, and I used to make them comfortable. Whatever queries they used to have, they used to share it with me, and I used to get them solved. Also, the parent of the children used to come to me, and they used to put their
Ma'am, your voice is
problems.
breaking.
Yeah. Hello, is it clear now?
Not yet, ma'am.
Now,
The same. Just a second.
okay. I'm sitting in a very good network.
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
Ma'am, your voice is actually, sometimes breaking and sometimes it is sounding double time. Why?
Shweta, is it fine now?
Yes, ma'am. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah. Okay, there might be some problem in the hamstring, maybe. So I have removed it. Yeah. So Shweta, what I was telling to you, I was
Qualities.
telling about the qualities. Yes.
Like,
So you will say, and first of all, let me tell you about the job role. This is a job role of a mentor and a guide. This is not a teacher job role. This is a mentor and a guide job role. So as you said that a mentor provides direction to the student, right? They help the student, to provide direction and to choose between wrong and right, right? So they help in the overall development of the child, whereas the teacher only provides the content knowledge. Okay. So here you have other roles and responsibilities as well. So what are the roles and responsibilities? First of all, you have to solve the queries of the children and the parent as well. Whatever queries they are having, be it related to the academics, be it related to the finance. If the parent is facing any kind of financial crisis, you have to solve them. You have to deal with them, and you have to strategize things in such a way that you are not losing the customer. You have to provide something or the other to the children. Okay, any provision. So that I will talk right now, later on. Also, you have to monitor the students' dashboard on a regular basis. Fine. Where if any changes is made in the feature of the app, you have to update to the parent. Okay. Also, you have to keep a good progress of the child, that how the child is performing, so that if you see any kind of problem in child's performance, you can talk to the academic specialist of the child and let the academic specialist know that this child is lagging here. So ma'am or sir, you know you should have an eye on these things, and you should work on these things. If the child needs extra classes, so you are the only one who will be arranging that for the child. So that means you are responsible for the overall development of the child. Only except for teaching, you are responsible for the everything throughout the journey of the child at Byju. So am I clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Only you will not teach. You will not teach. That is the only thing which you will not do. But apart from that, you will have to do everything. Right?
Okay.
So am I clear about the roles and responsibility of student success specialist? As the name only says that you will be only responsible for making the child successful at Byju for that particular time period. Whatever period the child has taken the subscription for, you will be responsible for making the child successful throughout the entire journey at Byju. Now coming to the scenario based questions, the kind of answers which you are giving, Shweta, it is not at all sufficient. The kind of answers you were saying, if you will tell the answers in like that in the final interview as well, they will not select you, because they are looking for a great problem solver, a great mentor who can provide a better solution to the parent. You just said that I will try to convince, and if you am not able to convince, I will let the parent decide. If they want to quit, they can quit. So no, Shweta, you cannot do that. You cannot just let the parent or the teacher, the customer, I can say the customer, go. Okay, you cannot let the customer go, because that way Byju's will suffer loss. So do you think so Byju's will hire an employee who can let go the customer just like that? No, no.
Yes.
Right. So what will be the answers for that? Okay. Also, one more thing I didn't tell you, that when you say that it is a mentor job role, so there you will have to add a point, that where I will be acting as a bridge between the parent body, between the customer and Byju. I will be the first point of contact for the parent, for the customer. So whatever the queries they are having, be it related to tablet, be it related to money, be it related to anything. If the child is not performing well, I will have to talk to the parent. I will have to assure them that now you will see the improvement in child. So I will be the only one who will be responsible in handling any situation, whatever situation the parent and the child is facing. Okay. Now coming to the scenario based question, when I asked you that the child is having eye problem, and the parent is not willing to continue with Byju. So the answers which you gave was not correct, Shweta. Here, first of all, you greet the customer. First of all, you have to tell, firstly, I will greet the customer and I will ask the customer, is everything all right at his end? Okay. Then I will tell the customer, I will assure the customer that our tablet is not the reason behind the child's poor eyesight. Okay. Then I will tell the parent, ask the parent, sir, how much time your child spends on TV and phone? So, Shweta, this is a common tendency of a children's nowadays. They tend to use phones a lot. They tend to see cartoon a lot, right? So you will make that point the reason behind the poor eyesight.
You will say, sir, our classes are of only 45 minutes, sir. So do you think so this 45 minutes, this 45 minutes, the child's eyesight can get harmed? No, sir. And our tablet is designed in such a way that we have blue light, technology, where the child's eyesight doesn't get, hampered. Also, sir, there is an option where you can just reduce the light of the device of the tablet. You can put it in zero, like zero light mode, dim light mode, and your child can do the class, can just see the videos. No, sir, our tablet is not the reason, sir. The reason might be the phone which your child is using at home, and also cartoon he is watching, right? So make that those things the reason. Also tell the parent that, sir, don't do that. If you leave Byju's, your child has to suffer a lot, because I have spoken to the academic specialist of the child, and the academic specialist of the child has let me know that your child is performing really great at Byju's. He is solving so tough questions every day in the app. So, sir, he is attending all the quizzes of international level in our tablet. So, sir, if you just terminate your subscription, your child will suffer. His studies will suffer, sir. So, sir, do you want that? So when you say like that, Nashweta, you will see there's a tendency of common, Indian parent, that they don't want their child to suffer in terms of their education. So if you give them these reasons, no, that he's performing really well, and he's solving quizzes on its own, and we have observed that his performance has gone very high from the time he has joined Baidu. So you will see the parent will agree. Okay, so you add these points. Don't just say that I will just allow the parent to leave. Okay. Now,
Yes.
how will you handle rude customer? There you will say that, firstly, I will try to be calm and composed. I will greet the customer. I will ask the reason why he's so calm, so rude. Because people cannot go rude just like that. There must be some or the other issue. So I would ask the parent, so what is the issue behind your rudeness? So the parent will tell me the issue. Suppose if the parent says my tablet was not working and no mentor contacted with me and my child has to suffer a lot. So there I will tell the parents, sir, so sorry, and please accept our apology. This things doesn't happen from our end. I don't know, sir, why it has happened this time with you. I will talk to my team and I will just try to solve it. And also, sir, whatever problems your child has suffered and whatever losses he has suffered in this 1 week, since the time the tablet was not working, I will make sure that I am giving him extra classes. I am arranging regular doubt solving classes for him. And also, sir, we will try to fix your tablet. And if it is not getting fixed, I will try to replace it and provide a new one. And also, sir, these things never happen, sir. Please take my word, and these things will never happen in future. Suppose after saying this, the parents still not convinced, then you will say, sir, please keep my words. I have not talked with you. This is the first time I'm talking to you. Maybe you have talked with other mentors and they did not solve your query, but it's me, sir. This is the first time I'm talking to you and you're talking to me. Keep my word, these things won't be happening together, because now I will be handling this case in my own hands, and I will be looking after it. So I'm giving you the assurance that these things won't be happen again, and your queries will be resolved within 1 or 2 days. You will say like that. So give that assurance to the parent, and whatever losses he has suffered, try to repay that losses. Otherwise, parent will think that this app, these people, this company, they are just fooling people, right? So if the child has suffered loss for 1 week, the tablet was not working, he was not able to study, give them extra classes, give them two teacher learning advantage, give them regular doubt solving classes. Okay. So these things you can add. And when parents says no, that no, I want to terminate my subscription, I'm not happy with it. So that time you will say always, the no, sir, don't do like that. We have observed that your child is performing really well at Byju. He is able to solve so many questions on his own. He is, his performance is growing every day. So if you say like that, no, parent will not terminate the subscription, because every parent want their child to perform more better. They are paying such amount, a huge amount, just for the studies of the child. So if you say that he is performing well, the parent will itself, they will get agree not to terminate the subscription. So these are the techniques which you can apply. You can't just say that I will try to convince him, I will try to assure him. So what will you say to convince him? What will you say to assure? So these points you will add there when the interviewer will ask you the scenario based question. So am I clear, Shweta?
Yes, ma'am.
I think, yeah, I'm sure that I am telling a lot of things at one go. But Shweta, there are other interviews, mock interviews on our channel. You can just go there and just see there. So there you can just pause and listen to it, and then pause and listen to it. So you will have a better idea, right? And whatever
Yes.
I'm telling you, just try to keep that in your mind, and then it will be fine. Also, Shweta, your answers were quite confusing. You were actually confused when you were answering. So try to be confident when you are answering. Also, you said that I thought of trying. No, no thought of trying. I am looking for that career, settlement now. I want to settle down in my career. I want to be professionally settled down. That's why I want to join Byju. Okay. So these
Okay.
things you should assure, because if you say no, that I want to try, then I thought of, then they will think you have just come for the time pass and you are not eager to work at Byju's. So if you join, even if you get selected and join, there is no like a guarantee that in future you will be there at Byju's. You will leave. You may leave Byju's. So they don't want that kind of employee. They want employee who are actually committed, right? And salary expectation, don't say I don't have any expectation. You just say that as per the company norms, whatever the company decides for me, I will be satisfied with that. Okay. So do you have any
Okay.
query, Shweta? Do you have any query, any answers which you were confused and I did not solve right now?
No, ma'am. You have solved many of my problems. I just want to know that while I was giving interview, whether it was on telephonic or on video call, uh, how is my English communication? I just want to know that because it's my first time I have given mock interview. That's why I'm
Yeah.
asking.
Actually, your English communication was okay. Okay, not very good and not very bad. It is okay. But the thing is that you are actually looking very confused when you are speaking. So that you have to keep in mind. See, we are human. We have a tendency of taking pauses when we talk. I know that. I'm not saying that you have to speak at one go, but at the same time, whatever answer you are giving, Shweta, try to be confident in that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Otherwise,
Yes,
your
ma'am.
communication is fine, because there are candidates who are not that capable as well in English. Then also they are cracking the interview because they are confident. So actually, they are looking for the confident candidates who are confident and who have a great problem solving ability, a great emotional intelligence. So try to relate your skills with the job profile. Try to relate your skills. Say that you have all these skills, right? And I
Okay, ma'am.
think you have seen the interview of Priyanka, right? At our
Yeah.
in our channel, because your answers were matching with her answers. So I thought that you have seen that video and you have come for the interview. It's okay. You can take hint from our sessions. Okay, our sessions are made for this reason only, so that the candidate gets some hint.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Shweta.
Yes, ma'am.
Anything
Okay,
else?
it's fine. No.
Okay. Okay, fine. So Vikas,
Okay. Thank.
yeah, Vikas. Yeah, I think you see it. Okay, Shweta. I will end here. Okay.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you so much,
When is
ma'am.
your interview? When is your interview?
Ma'am, I have filled the form in today morning, so I will receive the telephonic call by today or by tomorrow.
Oh, did they told you via mail that you will receive a telephonic call?
Yes, ma'am. They told me.
So try to give your introduction very nicely. What do you know about Byju's? Then tell whatever I've told you. Add the unique feature of Byju's. Then they will tell you what do you know about SSS job role. You say that it is a mentor and a guide job role where I will be acting as a bridge between the parent and the student body, between the customer and the Byju's. I will be the first point of contact for the parent. So whatever queries they are coming up with, be it related to tablet, be it related to anything, academics, finance, anything. So
Okay.
I will be there to solve them. Also, I will have to, monitor the students' dashboard. I will have to update the parent if any changes is being made in the portal. So like that, I will be responsible for the overall development of the child. Okay. So these things you can see. Try to practice before going to the interview session. Okay, telephonic. Try to practice and make a compact answer. Don't get confused while you are speaking, because if you don't organize your answer from before, when you will go for the final round of interview, you will end up missing. Your lines will not synchronize at that time. So you better prepare from beforehand. Okay.